Hi friends, this is Electrical Awareness. My name is Jeroboam Kimtai. In this YouTube channel, as usual, we deal on electrical matters and how we need to handle electricity in our homes. We actually need to live with electricity in our homes. Why? Because electricity has a presence, a very big presence, though quiet. But when mishandled, you will realize that it was a big present thing. Now, I don't want to engage into talking about accidents that may be caused by electricity now, but at least before we engage into accidents, before we find ourselves in problems caused by electricity, we need to do precautionary measures for us to avoid such things. And so I am here to welcome you to enjoy this very short program again tonight that will benefit you when it comes to electricity. Electricity is not meant to harm you, it is meant to help you in your home to run various appliances, various electronic machines, and to run various kitchen wares or kitchen machines that helps you to do various activities ranging from cooking, extracting juice, toasting bread, and so on. And so you're welcome to enjoy this program, a program I have entitled Christmas Lights. Welcome. We are entering in this coming week, we are entering into festivities beginning from tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is the 12th. In our country, Kenya, we are celebrating something we call Jamhuri Day. And then after that, towards the beginning, actually the beginning of the other week, it will be Christmas Day, and then eventually celebrating New Year. So we are in festivities now. We are now in festivities, and people celebrate this in different ways. Among these ways is lighting, where lighting systems, and the way people are lighting their various places of celebrations, various places of partying. And so I want to take us through on something we are talking about Christmas trees and lighting. You know, we have Christmas trees and we have various lightings. For example, now when you go to towns, especially this city of Nairobi, you will realize that a lot of partying places have put lights which are not inside their houses, inside their premises, but they are outside. Apart from partying places that are commercial, people in their homes are also putting lights outside. And so this one is going to help you on how to handle such lights. Okay, so you're welcome, because I realize these lights have been a source of accidents and a source of shocks, though not fatal, but we never know. This may lead to a fatal something in your life. And so when you connect festive lighting, especially in your outside home, you need to follow the following things when you do it. Number one, ensure that the lights are suitable to external use only. External use means when you have damp places, you have water, or when it rains, it may rain while the lights are still there. This kind of lights are supposed to be waterproof. They're supposed to be waterproof so that uh, they don't allow leakage of water into the lights. This means when it leaks inside, it means that it has contact with the wires inside, so it has to be waterproof. Number two, in case you have lights that you used before in the last festive seasons and you have kept them well, don't just plug them and start using immediately. Check them, see whether they are cut places, they are kind of defects or something. And then in case you find some defects or cut places, you have to rectify them before you use these lights. That's number 2 point. Number three, do not pass electrical wires, electrical leads, or kind of extension through doors and windows. Okay, you need to find a way through which you will get those lights reaching outside, because actually these are not permanent lights, they are tapped from inside. This electrical power is tapped from the inside house. So do not pass the wires through the windows and through the doors. You need to find best possible ways of letting this light outside your house for you to be to enjoy. Now, the dangers of passing them through the door is this: when you close the door, you may press on the wires, and also when you pass through the windows, you may press the wires by closing the window or by closing your door shutters. So that's number 3 point. Number 4, when you are leaving the house, you need to turn off power. Turn off your power or turn off your lights when you are not at home. Don't leave them. You may not know what happens behind there. And another point, which is number 5, related to number 4, when you are asleep, you need to turn off these lights, festive lights specifically. Turn them off when you are asleep and when everybody is asleep. So number 4 is turn them off when you are leaving your home, and number 5, turn them off when you are going to bed. Number 6, use extra low voltage powered lights. Okay, what this means is most of the lights that are safe when using these decorative lights, they are supposed to be low voltage or extra low voltage. That means you may need to use adapters to step them down, or better still, not necessarily stepping them down, but converting AC power to direct current power, to DC power, because then this will be able, you will be able to handle any kind of incident when it comes to such a kind of power, as opposed to handling accidents from AC power, because AC power accidents are more fatal than DC power accidents. So try to convert this power, or rather buy lights that use low voltage power. Okay, that's number 7. The last thing I want to talk about is okay, that was number 6 about extra low power. Number 7 now, which is the last thing, is keep lights away from areas that require watering. Now, Christmas trees may look like living trees, and so even our children may be tempted to water or to throw water, because at some point they have seen the adults, their parents, or any other person doing watering. So children may, sometimes out of curiosity, throw water onto trees, and if they are living trees, no problem. But in case they are Christmas trees with lights, then you need to be very careful with them. So apart from putting them away from watering places, we need to educate our children on the difference between artificial trees and watering, and artificial trees and living trees, the real trees, because then they'll be able to know these artificial trees do not need water, and these living trees need water. So artificial trees in this Christmas season, in this festive season, will require lights, and when these children do the watering, that means they will destroy the lights or cause accidents. So lights, electricity, and water do not go together. They don't stay in the same environment. So you need to teach your children about the same. So in this Christmas season, therefore, be careful when you celebrate, and concerning electricity, be very careful. And also another thing I would wish to say about it is, when you live close to overhead wires, try and avoid going to do celebrations close to those overhead wires. don't put those Christmas lights, festive lights close to overhead wires because they are dangerous to lives. This brings me to a point, just to digress a bit, is we have something we phrase like this: look up and live. So looking up and live means you have to look up, and before you do anything that will take you higher, after looking up, you'll be able to see that there may be overhead wires up there, and so avoiding them. So when you move around your compound, especially electrically wired premises, make sure that you look up and live. I'll leave you at that point today in this electrical program, and enjoy your festive season. And I know next week I'll do another one, part two of the same, with illustrations, with pictures, with videos for us to understand more. Otherwise, thank you, and let us meet in the next episode.